Smooth gradation, that's usually one of the bigger problems when you first start using the digital. Your gradations are lumpy and uneven and suddenly change.
Contrast.
The assignment you just got, where would you want to see contrast? Where would you use contrast?
Darkest side, the lightest side.
Yeah, your cubes, you definitely want to have a big range of values in the 1, 2, 3 sides. And reflective stuff, you want to have hard edge, high contrast reflections. Yeah, gradation contrast, what else?
Line weight.
Yeah, line weight, good.
Perspective.
Yeah. Ooh. Somebody, sure, I still haven't learned your names, everybody. Somebody here still having trouble with perspective. Final presentations that knocked down because of perspective problems. Anything else? Line weight, we can split that up. What about line weight?
Thick thin.
Thick thin? What else about line weight?
Looking away from you.
Hmm?
Looking like not to look away from you. Towards you.
Bottom or thicker, top or lighter.
Bottom or thicker, top or lighter? Yep. But that's not what Steve was talking about. I don't think.
What are you talking about?
That line is facing away from you and it's looking straight at you.
Generally, it'll go from thick to thin, close to far away, although there can be exceptions. There could also be exceptions to the thick on the bottom and light on the top, depending on there's other drawings around.
I'm lost.
I don't know what the
It's
Thick on the bottom, thin on the top. Yeah, and then thick to thin, close to far away.
So it gets thinner as it goes further away.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably a pretty good list. So hopefully you guys are checking your own work against that list. You seem to know the list, that's good. So I'm gonna ask you to do line drawings with a little bit of marker and then put some shading on it with Photoshop. There's not much shading on these, but there's a little bit. This is a better example where there's shading here. So there's a line drawing with a marker shadow and maybe a marker dark area, and then gradations done with Photoshop. And so there's obviously a Photoshop gradation right there, and right there.
Where's the marker on that?
That one doesn't have any marker. But I want you to put some marker on. This one is color, and I'm not asking you to do color, but this is a line drawing with some marker on it, and that's shaded. This is just some stuff. So there's a line drawing with a little bit of marker and some shading. This was actually somebody's in class. This was their, what they submitted for this assignment. This is some stuff out of my office. That's another version of that drill. Line drawing with marker, and shading. Although this is a specific technique, erase wash technique we're gonna do later, so I don't want you to do this technique. Just do like this, just do some a line drawing and markers and shading.
Is this on D2L?
Yes. Most of this is on D2L, yeah. I don't think every single piece is. This is some stuff from my office. We did a 3-wheel car project, that's what this is. Okay, so I brought in a scanner here. If you're more comfortable drawing, well, I guess I'm going to ask you to draw with a pen, put marker on, scan it, and then Photoshop your scan.
What are we doing? What are we drawing?
I'm thinking about just letting you draw whatever you want. I usually specify something like cell phones or something like that, but I don't think it's specified in the syllabus I'm looking right now.
32, are you drawing exactly that?
I'm gonna let you draw whatever you want. I've never tried that before, so let's see how it goes. I would say keep it simple. Don't do something very complex. And the homework is going to be 6 pages. It says 4 concepts per page. I'm going to change that to 2. So 12 drawings. These are fast. This is like concept sketch using Photoshop. Don't make these really precise, detailed. These should be loose, just like these ones I'm showing you. You like this? This is pretty loose.
So they're pen with markers scanned in Photoshop and colored, shaded.
I just want grayscale right now. Shaded, but grayscale.
So reflections with
Like
markers.
this. This is one that somebody did, and that's real world stuff right there. Where is it? This is one somebody did. One of their 6 pages. That was it right there. So that's a good level of detail. This is Tuesday, Thursday assignment. You don't have a lot of time to do it, so I wouldn't recommend going a whole lot tighter than that, unless you've got time. So again, you want same old stuff, thick to thin lines, thick. You can see it right here, thick lines on the bottom, thin lines on the top, marker for the core or for the high contrast areas, and then a little bit of shading with Photoshop. I just realized I need to show you how to shade with Photoshop. Well, I did last week, we did that. I was going to show you selections. So now your selections are going to be irregular shapes. If you made a selection for your undulating form, that would also already have been an irregular shape. So you should know how to do it. So you can start working on it right now. Maybe you'll get your homework done before class is over.
So just to confirm, you want 2 drawings?
I want 6 pages like this one that you've seen right now.
With two per page?
2 per page.
Okay. And wait, sorry, I missed it. Is it drills or what are we drawing?
Whatever you want. If you really like drills, go right ahead.